Anil Malik has sent in his question via email. Now, he says that he owns property in Ghatkopar. He is the owner and has Pagdi tenants. If he takes the help of a project management consultant, can he get a bank loan against the same property to redevelop this same property? He says he does not have enough funds on his own since the rent paid to him is very low. Now, it's not a home finance question. Correct. However, Kartik, I know that you're a lawyer. Can you help him out?
Yes, see Anil, I'll give you some basic guidelines on what you need to do. Yes, if developers are not interested, then you will need to do this funding yourself. Yes, you can go to a bank or to an NBFC who may be happy to finance you. But however, prima facie, there are a couple of things that you need to understand in this thing. Firstly, the project management consultant, as the name suggests, is a project management consultant. He may be a financial consultant and he may be able to help you, but that's normally not a rule. He is there mostly to take care of the project and to make sure that the project is going on smoothly with whichever third-party developer that you may have appointed. Now, you obviously also need to know that you'll need to have the consent of at least 70% of all your tenants before you also give your consent to go ahead and start redeveloping this property. Without this, nothing's going to happen. Having said that, there is of course a lot of procedural work, and there is of course a lot of rigmarole that you need to go through, and it's obviously a nice idea if a builder falls into this group of yours and then starts redeveloping it. If the current rules are not conducive or if the finance is not available, maybe put your plans on hold for some time. There is a new act which has come in, which is Real Estate Regulators Act, which would also help. Even builders will get a better clarity of what is expected out of them and what is not expected out of them. They're trying to figure all of that out. So maybe wait for some time, and then, when the market picks up again, there will be interest in your property development. And that's a huge business all across Bombay. So I don't think there's any reason to worry. It will happen, perhaps a little later.
Ghatkopar is a prime location. I'm sure you'll find enough takers over there. Also, he asks if he can get a loan against the existing property. But there's a bit of a problem over here because obviously this is property that you're going to tear down and then rebuild again. So will a bank lend?
Yes, the banks do lend. So what happens is you become a self-developer here. So the mortgage that you're offering or the collateral that you're offering is 2-3 things rolled into the whole project. Firstly, of course, your land on which you're going to build this thing. What also happens is the lender will ask you to open an escrow account, basis which as soon as you start launching your project, all the money that comes in will go into this escrow account to make sure that it is only used for that particular project and nothing else. That way, even the lender has some sort of a control and he's monitoring what's happening. So it's not impossible. It's a very usual thing. It's that's what established builders do all the time. It is known as construction finance, and that's typically the parlance that is used within NBFCs and banks who actually provide loans to builders. So what's actually happening is you're going to become a builder yourself, and therefore if other builders can get it, why not you? As long as your credentials and papers are good and clear, your title is clear, your property is absolutely good, you're yourself in good financial standing, so on and so forth.
Right, Anil, and one more thing before we move on. Now, we've done a couple of shows on redevelopment, and what we've learned is this, that there are some cooperative banks that are out in the market who are willing to fund societies who are, looking to go in for self-redevelopment. So, I suggest go to the market and talk to a couple of these cooperative banks. Chances are you might just get yourself a good deal.
You can watch live TV on our website, mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.